Hello and welcome back to Moneypit Homestead. My name's Donald if you don't know, and if you're new here, hopefully you'll like what you see. Hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and tell all your friends, because we need it shared as much as possible. Well, I haven't been down here to empty this, but in the last few days it's been raining and we've gotten 2 inches of rain. There's 0, solid 2 inches. So I'm going to empty this. And to be honest, it looks like we got another storm coming. They're predicting it anyway. I haven't seen anything or heard anything about the Derby. It's after the Derby run, I'm sure. So hopefully all the horses were safe, jockeys were safe, and I'll be honest, I used to watch the Derby when I was a kid all the time. But I come down, a lot of times I haven't seen the Derby because it was the weather. When we used to bale hay on this farm all the time, it would be weather that I would be baling hay on. Well, I got a little surprise for y'all. We're gonna walk over here to the van and see what we see. What? Being silly. Anyway, we got a couple puppies today, and their dad, these are 2 girls, and one's totally white, kind of like Faith and Adam, and the other one's badger like Eve was. But that's another thing that made us kind of really go for these. But another thing is we've been looking for the large breed. There are a lot of smaller breed dogs, but anyway, the daddy was 180 plus pounds is what they said dad is, and mom was somewhere in somewhere around 130 plus or minus, if I remember right. And I told them if they watch this our homestead videos, all the YouTube videos, they would be able to watch these 2 grow up. But they have been just absolute dolls. We went to Louisville to pick them up. They was nice enough to meet us in Louisville, and so we went there, and they so we went by and showed mom and dad, and mom and dad fell in love with them immediately. And then like, I mean, look at them, who wouldn't? And then we went out to John's, and well, her brothers in, and they thought they were just beautiful dogs. And anyway, one thing leads to another, and well, I had to run to, well, another reason why I had to run to Louisville, John got hurt the other day, and so I had to bring, because he was fooling with his cat, and by the time Lisa got there, the cat had died, and it's 20 some years old. So I mean, you know, it lived a good long life, and it's been struggling a little here and lately. So he wanted me to bring it and bury it. He's got another cat down here by the garden buried, so I took care of that already. I didn't figure anybody wanted to watch me bury a cat, so I didn't film any of it. I put them down there. So we still have, we did lose 1, but that was back during the week. So we got down to 11. We still have 11 American breast chickens. I've already took care of them, watered and everything. I was in the process of getting these 2 little babies a place to sit, and I finally picked up the camera and said, hey, maybe I ought to film something. But anyway, I'm going to put them up in the barn tonight, and maybe out of the, hopefully out of harm's way with the rain and all that, and get them used to a new farm and everything with these some of these chickens. They've been raised with chickens, a few goats, and some livestock anyway, and so they should be ready to go with these chickens and stuff like that. They don't seem scared of them. They keep looking at the chickens that are out in the barn lot and going, hey, what are you? I know you. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to stop here for a second, and then I'm going to go over when I put them in their where I need them in the barn. I'm going to they won't out. Anyway, they have been the best tempered puppies all day long. They really have. And y'all been good all day. We've had them out. We had them on. We put them on some grass a while ago, and they before we left Lisa's dad's house. And well, shall we say, they took care of what needed to be taken care of, and then we put them back in here. So they've done good. And I've already got food and water and everything where I want them, and that's what I'm going to do now, is take care of that. So I'll be gone. Oh yeah, and I collected a bunch of eggs today off our americnbreese and americnbreese. I don't know why I keep saying breeze. Breast chickens, and one of these days I'll get that right, won't I? But look at them too. Don't you want to just grab them and pet them? Yeah, they're sweet as all get out. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to get off here for a second, and I'll meet you over there at the watering trough. Well, the puppies are in the barn. I'm over here in their not happy spot right now. They want to be played with. And right now I needed to get these things watered and get things ready for the storm coming up. Hopefully it's going off. The sun finally has popped out pretty much for the first time today. At least it's the first time I've seen it today anyway. Everywhere I went was cloudy and sprinkling or raining. And except for when I decided to, when we picked up the puppies, I went and picked up Lisa, quit raining. We left, went and picked up the puppies, did a couple other things, went to mom and dad's, back over to her dad's, left there, and it rained again. So maybe I need to keep Lisa with me all the time. That could be the key to everything. I like that thought. But anyway, she's having a good time visiting with her brother, and she hadn't seen him in a few years. And well, one thing leads to another, and people should visit more often, I think, but we don't. So anyway, like I said, pups are in the barn. We have 11 americnbreese chickens, still chicks still alive, running around like crazy. I'll probably show more when I come down tomorrow to let the puppies run around. I'll probably let I'll probably let them run around a little bit in the grass and stuff like that, and get out of the barn for a minute. And well, then I'll take care of the other things that that I need to take care of. But I think I'm going to try to put up some Premier One fence. I may have said this already, but this grass is getting tall enough. I think it's time to let them cows eat on this over here. It saved me from mowing. But the water is filling up good, and well, everything seems to be beautiful around here right now. Man, is that sun coming out pretty good. Oh, another thing, did you all pick a horse for the Derby? I didn't even know who was running. I'm a Kentucky boy and still don't. I never did. I've never been to the Downs, Churchill Downs. I've been by it when I worked at McDonald's. I worked at the McDonald's across the street from Churchill Downs for one day, and you could just watch waves and waves of people leaving the Downs to come eat at McDonald's. That was the longest, busiest day I think I ever had when I worked at McDonald's. Then when I was even younger, like in 68, 69, stuff like that, I was 8, 9 years old. Dad would go over to Churchill Downs and Louisville Downs. That was another racetrack at the time, and when they was there, he got permission to go to the back side of the racetracks, and we never have gone to the front side or anything. Never watched a horse race except on TV. And but anyway, we would go. They would clean out the barns, and then they would bring them over and put them in these bins. And Churchill Downs and Louisville Downs said we could get that. So Dad would he had a 3/4 ton, 8-foot bed truck at the time, Chevy truck, and we'd go fill that up. And then when we got it all nice and full, we'd take it home, put it on the garden and stuff. And I got news for you, we raised some pretty good gardens. In between all that straw and manure, yeah, you grow real good gardens with that. But anyway, that was my experience with Churchill Downs and Louisville Downs. Oh, it was, yeah, we had a good time doing that. I'll explain, maybe I'll tell another story about that one day too. But anyway, like I said, we're, everything's percolating on the homestead the way it should right now. Hopefully these puppies work out. And it's amazing how one ended up looking like Eve and the other one ended up that we've been looking at, and one like Faith and Adam. And beautiful puppies, well behaved, I should say. They traveled the best I've ever. Usually you have, you know, a lot of accidents, shall we say, forward and back, and I'll leave it at that when you travel with puppies. Other than you could hear them back here every now and then, didn't even know they were there, no smells, no nothing. I've never traveled with a puppy doing that before. It was pretty cool. But, you know, then again, we did let them out at Mom and Dad's, and we had them out in the yard and everything over John. So, so that may have been what helped on that. So, anyway, I'm going to end this video here and tell y'all that I sure am glad you watched this. I hope you let everybody know about it, and tell all your friends, family. Share it with everybody you can, and subscribe if you're not. And please let us know how you liked it. Leave us a comment. It would be nice to hear a comment. We do have a few people on here that leave comments every time. So it'd be nice if other people left comments. It helps with the analytics, and thumbs up and likes and everything, and watching the whole video all the way through really helps a lot. So like I said, appreciate it if you can. If not, well, we still appreciate you at least tuning in for a little bit. So until next time, may God bless your days the way He always does ours. See ya.